There was a room in the orphanage called the playroom, I guess. And we would go there, I think, 2 or 3 times a week. And there were bouncing balls and actually, I don't know what else. I can't think of anything else right now. Now that I think about it, we just bounced a lot of balls. But there were windows we could look out, and it was a room where we could kind of make noise. That was the reward, is the noise making room is what it really should have been called. But since I didn't integrate with the other kids that much, I would go to my windowsill. I called it my windowsill. Everybody knew it was my windowsill. And I would go sit there and look down. And we were kind of high up in that room. And I would watch everybody walk back and forth to shops and stuff because we were in downtown Beirut. I know the original orphanage I was in is gone. So this was in a location where there was a lot of going on outside. And so I would really look outside and wonder what people were doing, wonder where they were coming from. But particularly, there must have been a grocery store very nearby because they would walk around with bags of food. And the one item I always noticed was bread, which happens to kind of be my favorite food. And there were just different shapes of bread. They were all the same kind of color. And I would just imagine me down there with whomever was walking with the bread and them saying, "Would you like some bread, Janine? Because I actually bought this just for you." And then I would go home with them. And that got me excited because in the orphanage, as we got older, it was more difficult, but we knew we were there to be adopted. Well, that was our goal in life. And when we had adoption days and we didn't get to walk outside with a parent, it was a sad day because that's literally what we lived for. This promise of a family, of how wonderful things would be, of how much food we would get, just love, love, love. We would get a mother, we would get a father, and maybe if we were lucky, even a sibling. And that was sort of what carried us. And so I would just pretend, looking at anybody outside, that they were going to come and adopt me. And that's why they were near the building. And so when I was in bed in my crib and crying, which crying is a great way to go to sleep, and crying, and then I would just be like, "Oh, I like that person I saw today. Didn't they have the sweetest face? And I know they would like me, and I would really behave for them. I would do whatever they wanted me to." And so I liked going to the windowsill. And then also Fatima would come in sometimes, and of course I would let her sit with me on my chosen little area, and we would both talk about families we would both go to together. Sadly, that's not what happened, but I am thankful for those days at the windowsill. Very, very comforting. Talk to you later.